Focus only on your breath. Pay attention to your breath. Observe your breath. Focus on your breath. Observe your breath. Focus only on your breath. Focus only on your breath. Observe your breath. Focus only on your breath. If thoughts are coming, bring your attention back to your breath. Last 5 minutes. I take responsibility of my life. Last 2 minutes, focus on your breath. Last 30 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly bring your attention back to your body. Rub your hands. Slowly place them on your eyes. And when you feel like opening your eyes, remove your hands and open your eyes. And look into your palms with a big smile. Let's appreciate ourselves for finishing 38th day of 41 days healing meditation challenge. Let us give that self-love that we need for coming this far and 3 more days to finish the challenge. Let's begin our book reading. We have finished all the chapters. We just have 2 more things to finish. One is afterward, and after that is the exercises and what we need to do. All those things, the last part, the appendix part. So we'll try to finish it in the next 2 days. So we can have 1 day to completely, brush up the whole book and, important takeaway points that we need to remember and, practice it in our day-to-day life. Afterward, I remember when I could not sing well at all. I still don't sing very well, but I'm much more brave. I lead people in song at the end of my workshop and support groups. Perhaps one day I will take some lessons and learn. However, I haven't gotten around it yet. So here, what the important point we have to take is, even though you don't know few things, you need to be brave enough, to overcome those things, or to start learning those things, you need to have that braveness to start learning any new things, or to handle any of the situations. At one event, I began to lead everyone in song, and the man in charge of the sound system turned off my microphone. "What are you doing?" the other man said. "She's singing off key." It was so terribly embarrassing. Now it really doesn't matter anymore. I just sing my head out, and it seems to open up just a little bit more. So we need to have that braveness, even though if we might not be good in all the things, but have that brave and courage, to open up yourself, to be open. You don't have to shrink yourself even at the things that you are not good. Have that braveness and courage in whatever things that you are doing. If I had some extraordinary experience in my life, and that one that has opened my heart with on a deeper level has been working with people with AIDS. I can hug people now who 3 years ago I could not even look at. I have gone beyond a lot of my own personal limitations. In rewards for that, I have found so much love wherever I go. People give me tremendous amount of love. See, the author is telling that she just started to open up her heart, and she came out of her personal limitations. And before, she could not even go to the people who are having AIDS nearby. Now she goes, she hugs the people and gives a tremendous amount of love. And in return, she's getting the same love towards her. So traveling beyond our personal limitations is the point that we have to take here. Everybody have our own limitations, but what are we doing to cross those limitations, to overcome those limitations, and what are we doing is very, very important here. When we were in Washington, the patches were put in sections and displayed between the Washington and Lincoln Monument. At 6 o'clock in the morning, we began to read the names of the people on the quilt. As we did, people would unfold the patch and put it in a place next to each other. It was very emotional time. As you can imagine, people are crying everywhere. I was standing with my list, waiting to read. When I felt this tap on my shoulder, I could hear someone say, "Could I ask you a quick question, please?" I turned around, and the young man standing behind me looked at the badge with my name on it and shouted, "Louise Hay." Oh my God. And he went in absolute hysteria and flung himself in my arms. We held each other, and he just sobbed. Finally, when he could contain himself, he told me that his lover had read all my books many times, and when he was about to leave the planet, his lover asked him to read a treatment from my book. He read it slowly, and his lover read the lines within. The very last word his lover said were, "All is well," and he died. So here I was right in front of him. He was extremely touched when he could compose himself enough. So the author is telling that, when you give that love, you kind of encounter all the same kind of love into yourself. So what we give, we get back the same. So author went to Washington DC, and there the people were all putting the memorial dead people this thing, and they were reading out. So there she encountered one person where his lover was a big huge fan of Louise Hay, and when he was in the last stage of his death, she was like telling like all is well, and reading all Louise's books, and that's how she passed away, that's how she died. So here I was right in front of him. He was extremely touched when he could compose himself enough. I said, "But what did you want to ask me?" It seemed that he had not been able to complete his lover's patch on time, and he wanted to do more for his on his lover's name. He just happened to pick me. I remember this moment every well, because it showed me that life is really simple, and the things that are important are also simple. So the point here we need to understand is life is simple, and the things that we need to do are also very simple. we unnecessarily complicate our life, and we see everything, in a way that, it's all burden, it's all troublesome, and all those things. And we feel like, all the issues that we have, in the world are only for us. So it's not like that. Life is very simple, and the things that we have to do are also simple. If we think in that way, the same things are going to happen. Remember, the thought that we release out is going to be, we are going to get the same intentions. Whatever thoughts we release, the same situations we are going to get in our life. I want to share a quote with you from Emmett Fox. If you know, if you don't know Emmett Fox, he was a very popular teacher in 40s, 50s, and early 60s, and one of the clearest teacher I know. He has written something beautiful, and these are some of my favorite words for his. There is no difficulty that enough love will not conquer. There is no disease that enough love will not heal. See how beautiful. There is no difficulty that enough love will not conquer. The love can conquer whatever difficulties we have. Love can heal that. Love can conquer that. There is no disease that enough love will not heal. Whatever disease you have in your body or anything, love can heal all that. No door that enough love will not open. Love will open all the doors in your life. Whatever doors are closed for you, love can open. No gulf that enough love will not bridge. No wall that enough love will not throw down. And no sin that enough love will not redeem. It makes no difference how deeply seated may be the trouble, how hopeless the outlook, how muddled the tangle, how great the mistakes. A sufficient realization of love will dissolve it. And if you could love enough, you would be the happiest and the most powerful person in the world. So the book that Emmett Fox has written, those Louise Hay has taken some of the important words from the book, and she's telling that love is going to heal everything in your life. Whatever you have the problem or anything, love is the solution, and love is going to heal. Love, self-love, loving other people's, unconditional love, all these things, purest form of love is going to heal everything. That's what the author is telling here. It's true, it sounds wonderful, and it is true. What do you need to do to get that space where you could be the happiest and the most powerful person in the world? I think inner space travel is just the beginning. If you want to be the most happiest and peaceful person in the world, traveling inward, knowing yourself inside, knowing that inner space is the first thing that we have to do. We are just beginning to learn the power that we have inside. We are not going to find it if we contract. The more we can open to ourselves, the more we are going to find the universal energy available within us. So when you go inside and travel inside, you are going to know the power that we have inside. And that way we can connect to the universal energies, and universe is going to help us. There are incredible accomplishments that we are capable of. Take a few breaths, open your chest, and give your heart room to expand. Keep practicing, and sooner and later the barriers will begin to drop. Today is your beginning point. I love you, Louise Hay. This is what she wrote. So, what are the words that we have to take here? Do inner travel, understand who we are, travel inward, do the self love, connect with the extremely powerful energy, the power we have within, and then that power, when we realize, we are going to connect to the universal energies, and when we connect to the universal energy, everything is going to happen. That's all for the afterword. And tomorrow we are going to do meditations for personal and planetary healing. what are the different types of meditations that we have, and we are going to talk about them, and we'll do that. Thank you all.